Hey guys, so today I am at my boyfriend's house in Southport, which is like 4 hours that way of where I live, and I don't know if his housemates are about, so I might be a bit quiet because I've heard people wandering, but they're gonna think I'm crazy if I'm just up here talking to myself, because he lives in the attic, so we're like right at the top of the house in like a big room. So yeah, Adam, you said about sticky, yours is called sticky tack instead of blue tack, even though it's blue, but we have blue tack and white tack. We have like two different types of tack. That's really strange. It's just a really odd thing to change about a thing. Um, about the Johnny Depp and Tim Burton thing as well. I know what you mean. A lot of Johnny Depp's best things were when he wasn't with Tim Burton. Like they did do they've done a couple of good things, but I think that they found their little niche and they've tried to stick to it, but they've stuck to it too much so that everything's quite samey now, and so compared to the things that they did originally, where it was a really good new thing, now it's just kind of like, oh, they're doing another thing where Johnny Depp plays that weird character and Tim Burton does that little weird thing. And yeah, I know what you mean. They just don't have that versatility when they're together, I don't think, anymore. And about the Dollhouse Firefly thing, comparing Firefly to Dollhouse is just no comparison. I do know what you mean about Dollhouse having 2 seasons and Firefly only having one, because that's just ridiculous. And I also agree with you about the Eliza Dushku thing, because there are a lot of better actors that do the change of character in that a lot better than she does, even though she's the main character, which doesn't really make any sense to me. But yeah, I understand what you mean there as well. You said about Spaced, and I absolutely love the combination of like actors in that. But yeah, I've only seen it a couple of times, but I want to watch it from the beginning and watch it all the way through, because I've only seen odd episodes, and that's never a good way to watch a TV series. I just watched your Kevin Bacon video. It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen, with you just putting the little mouths on the people. It was really bizarre. And you spoke about the Humble Bundle in a couple of videos ago, and the day that I watched that video, I came here and one of Adam's friends started telling me about it, and I was just like, whoa, someone from Canada was just telling me about that, that's weird. It just proper threw me. Mark, I went to go and watch your video, and like Adam, it had decided to unsubscribe me from your channel. So when I finally found it, it wasn't too hard, because I already know your like YouTube name, but I really liked your videos on schizophrenia, because I think it's quite a like taboo subject to talk about, and people get quite uncomfortable when they think about things like that, because they don't understand it and they've not been told enough information about it, because it's not very well like publicised about the actual things that happen and how people are and what people have to go through. So it's good that you're willing to like open up and share everything, and just like let people know exactly what goes on, rather than having all these misconceptions about it that kind of sometimes are and aren't true, but you don't have all the facts unless you've had someone's first-hand opinion on it, if you know what I mean. I also in your, I think it was your second video, at the very beginning bit where you were like, I was balls deep crazy, that just made me laugh so much, just the way that you'd phrased it. But the videos are really good. I'm really excited about the next one. It's 6, isn't it? And there's 3 up so far, because I've watched the first 3. But like it's really interesting, because it makes you want to carry on watching the rest of the videos and like get to know the rest of the like things that are going on. So that was really good. I actually have a recommendation this week, guys. Like, I've never had this before. You guys might have already been watching it, but it's a YouTube channel called Geek and Sundry, and it's basically run by Felicia Day, who was in the Guild, and she gets a lot of like interviews with people who are nerdy, like people. One of the video that I just watched was a girl who does a lot of voiceovers in like, she's been in World of Warcraft and other like MMORPGs and stuff like that, and like just gets their like just what they do in like the geek community, which is really cool. And it also has like, Felicia does a little vlog on one day, and every day is something else. It's just really good. One of the days they have a tabletop match, so basically they get a load of nerdy guys together and they all play a board game, and then you just watch it. So their videos are like 28 minutes, but they're really interesting to watch, especially if you've never played the game before as well. So you guys might like that. I'm gonna go, in case Adam's housemates actually think I'm mental.